Let's go. I got my own camera.
3, 2, 1. I'm Project Baby number 2.
And I'm Project Baby number 3.
Happy birthday to the baby boy. 1 year ago, it wasn't so.
Hey!
Action.
I heard a father say a horrible thing, and the horrible thing I heard, man, it touched my heart. It touched my heart because it was very morbid and dark. This man said, "What if I died today?" And now this man, he's also a content creator. He's a YouTuber. He has a pretty successful channel, a very successful business, and 2 young sons. And he proposed the question that what would happen to my 2 small children if I was to go to heaven and talk to Jesus today? Man, none of us want to think about that question. I don't ever want to think about that question, but is it a possibility? Do we ever want to acknowledge reality? Damn, what would happen? And so when he asked that question, he gave a beautiful response. As a content creator, he's like, man, my children can watch 1,000 videos of their dad. And now when my children go to the internet and they watch 1,000 videos of their dad, because my children right now, all 4 of my boys, they can go to the internet and I have over 1,200 videos up, and so they can hear 1,200 videos of their dad. Now for my 2 youngest children, well, my middle children, right? I have a smaller baby, my baby fat. I wish I could get his audio to incorporate into my media. That's coming in the future, baby fat. We're going to work together. I love you. But for my 2 middle children from my first marriage, but the 2 younger children from my first marriage, when you hear any audio from The Greatest American Alive, it's their voices. They say, "The Greatest American Alive, the Greatest American Alive." When they were just little boys, probably like 5 and 6 years old, they recorded the audio that I use on all of my productions because I wanted to make sure that in all of my work, my children had a connection to me. And so when I heard that man say that he's using, I know I was born in the 80s. I'm an 80s baby. And so in the 80s, when I was in school, they had time capsules where you would, everyone would put something that they thought was important into this thing and then put it into the ground. And they said in 50 years or 100 years, you pull out this time capsule and you'll be able to remember, oh, this is what the kids from 1999 said, right? And so for my children, my media, my content is a time capsule for my boys and the future children that I will have. This is, y'all get to know who your dad is just through listening to me have conversations with my friends, listening to me talk about political ideology, listening to me talk about you, my baby fat, and my 3 sons. I don't want to disconnect them because they are conjoined through me. But goddamn, we have the ability to talk to our children forever through technology. This is one of those things where there are good and bad. Like, I hate living in the surveillance state. Like, I want to be a free person. Bless her heart. I love her to death. I love her to death. She means the world to me. But my neighbor, when she used to live like right next to me, she had 2 Ring door cameras, okay? So every time I left, that joint would light up, and then she'd be asking me questions because like my schedule is crazy. I'm a creator. I'm up. I'm coming. I'm going. 3 o'clock in the morning, she was like, "You was okay. You was doing X, Y, and Z." I was like, I don't want my neighbors to know that I'm doing A, B, C, X, Y, Z, having babies. I don't want you to know what my life is. I don't want you to see what women come and go or who comes and goes. I think the idea of privacy, I think that's still important. But then if that's the dark side of technology that I'm being spied on 24/7, the positive side of technology is that through my efforts, through my friends, through the people that I've worked with, I have documented multiple conversations on a plethora of ideas. So if my sons ever had a question about a number of different topics or history or who they are or where they came from, there are 1,200 videos that their father handcrafted, and they can go and just listen to their dad if they ever saw so. You know, the relationship with fathers is always contentious. Maybe some of you, if you don't have friction with your father, then you're a liar. I think the world would be a whole lot better place if we just told the truth. I mean, everybody's lying. to the extent in which you lie, that depends on your character, your integrity, who you are as a person. But everybody's lying on a mass scale. And on a mass scale, I just want us to can we just please lie less. Just lie less, goddamn motherfucker. We want to be great and noble and act like we're so sincere to things that we believe. To be sinless means, man, ain't nobody perfect. Man, I be doing some stuff sometimes. I do some things. I have some thoughts and I do some things, man. And I just hope that the things that don't breathe life into the world, I hope I do those things less. The thoughts that don't bring life into the world, I hope I think less of those thoughts. And man, so when I heard this father say this horrible thing about what if I was to go away today and go talk to sweet Jesus in heaven, golly, at least my children have an opportunity to know that they got to know their dad. And then maybe they can listen to my videos. Goddamn, one of our favorite movies. My children, like for me, the life-changing movie in my lifetime was The Matrix. It came out like 1999. I know me and my brother and some of our friends, we actually went to the movie theater, bought tickets, and watched this movie. And it was one of the most amazing things I'd ever seen in my entire life. And now when I sit down with my children, for them, I think Ready Player One is their Matrix. Ready Player One is is the future where there was a video game designer and he created this video game. He passed away and he left a final challenge. And if you passed this challenge, then you inherited his wealth and he was the richest man in the world. And so right now, my children, they have the ability to, man, goddamn, Chat GPT is real, video games, PS5, the new Nintendo Switch 2 just came out. They're connected to the world through screens. And if their father can be an early pioneer, a political revolutionary in the digital format, hell yeah, goddamn. The Black Panthers, they used brochures and pamphlets and rallies. And my kid's dad, he used YouTube. As long as I play by the game to the best of my ability, and I think, man, some rules are fair, some rules are not fair, but all these things, they should be discussed and negotiated. Freedom is negotiated, power is negotiated, and the only way that you can negotiate power is to have some power. Goddamn, can you articulate your position in a dynamic way so that other people understand what you're saying? Some things, they can't be off-putting. When I heard that man say that, what if I was to die today? What would my children do? What would they know? How will they remember me? And then when I heard him find joy in the sorrow, I was like, it's okay to prepare for the future. It's okay to understand that we're all going to die. We're all going to lie. We're all humans. And we're doing the best that we can. I'm a father separated from my children, and hell, it's all on my shoulders, goddamn. Blame me on these big black muck on my shoulders. I carry the world. Call me Atlas, call me black ass, call me whatever you want. But my reality is that I have to have integrity. I have to be the best person I could possibly be. And I have to try to get 1% better every single day so that, man, if I don't try to improve myself, my children will know that their daddy didn't try. And I want my children to know that I tried. Hell. The sad reality for most of us is that we don't even try. Henry David Thoreau, I think the quote is, most men die quiet deaths of desperation with their songs still in their hearts because they never had the courage to sing. I know that you don't think that you can sing. I can't sing. I don't give a damn. I'm going to carry my tune to the best of my ability just so that they know that I tried. Baby fat, I tried. My 3 sons, I tried. Golly, y'all know that I love you. And I hope that I have the courage to post this video, to be vulnerable, because in a world where going viral matters, does love matter? Does family matter? Do time capsules matter? Does history matter? Does the future matter? Do you matter? Hell yeah, my whole channel is called The Greatest American Alive. And I've woven my life into what I believe. And I believe in people working together to improve the world. And sometimes we have bad ideas and sometimes we have good ideas, but the whole goal is to try. And if we don't succeed at that effort, then, you know what I'm saying, Aaliyah, the beautiful Aaliyah, right? You can dust yourself off and try again. Huh? Like, culture speaks to us. Entertainment speaks to us. And can we have entertainment and infotainment and revolution all rolled into one? Hell yeah, you can. The greatest American alive. The Greatest American Alive. It's a construction. I understand that ideas matter, people matter, history matters, facts matter, where I live matters, and all that. It's a hodgepodge of who I am. Yes, the man is separated from his children and knows that I can use this to talk to them forever. Forever. And I think that's beautiful. That there's beauty in humanity, there's beauty in death, there's beauty in sorrow, there's beauty in tragedy. How do you tell the story? Can you tell a beautiful story about the bad thing that happened? Can you? Can you? And if you can, please do it, because we need better storytellers. We need revolutionaries. We need people who are willing to be martyrs in the physical realm, digital realm, spiritual realm for what you believe. And before you can fight and die for what you believe, you have to believe in something. And I believe in you. I believe you are the greatest American alive.
The greatest American alive.
The greatest American alive. The greatest American alive. The greatest American alive.
The greatest American alive.